The leaders of one of the ANC's most troubled provinces are meeting this weekend to discuss, among other things, its readiness to hold what is going to be a hotly contested elective conference. Joining us live from the Indaba Hotel in Fourways, where proceedings are about to get underway, is Newzroom Afrika's politics editor, Vuyo Mvoko. Vuyo, very good morning to you. So we know that the Gauteng province is quite pivotal to the success of the African National Congress, and having a strong PEC within this province is also quite imperative, especially during a time where we are seeing governments of national unity.
Indeed, it's a race against time for the ANC in the Gauteng province, following, of course, that dismal performance last year in national and provincial elections, the ANC polling 34%. It needs to get its structures in place ahead, of course, of the local government elections, where they hope to reclaim that lost ground. One of the people who are key to that rebuilding process, rebuilding the structures of the ANC in Gauteng, leading, of course, to their elective conference as well, is, of course, Hope Babo, who was appointed recently as one of the key people who are going to drive that process. He joins me now ahead, of course, of the two-day lekgotla that they will be hosting here at this hotel. Talk us through the agenda, Hope Babo, if you will.
The agenda of the lekgotla is to consolidate the consultations which we have held in the last 2 months with our regions, our leagues, and the alliance, and come up with a 12 months program on organizational rebuilding, renewal, strengthening, and improvement of governance, both at provincial and local government. So it's we expect that the 8 commissions in the lekgotla will actually develop that 12 months program, because we can't talk of a 3-year program, because we have to get our structures, which work has already begun. We're focusing on quality of our structures to work in the communities, because many of the branches have met the administrative requirement of being branches in good standing. Almost between 80 to 90% of the branches are at that level. In the next year, we'll be building quality so that those branches can work in our communities, but also ensure that members internalize the renewal program, which mainly is what the ANC has been formed to do, to service the communities.
Parallel to that, of course, you are in a race against time. You have to prepare adequately for local government elections. You have to reclaim that local. In fact, I dare say it's a do or die for you. The next 12 months are, in fact, going to be crucial, because that's where you're going to know whether or not you will have recaptured the imagination of the people of Gauteng.
Yes, I think that's why I say it's organizational strengthening and improvement of governance. And our approach is that let's do what we have better and not start new things which we cannot do. The G13 priorities, Gauteng 13 priorities are very, very critical, because it's where the provincial government and the local government are going to work together. Fixing traffic lights, closing potholes, sorting out water and energy infrastructure, ensuring that there's more enhanced crime prevention measures in our communities. All those 13 measures, for us, we must implement them in the next 12 months. But it requires an organization with people who understand the purpose of being in the African National Congress. The purpose of being in the National Conference, ANC, is not to go to a conference. The purpose is to have structures which will serve the communities. And that's what we are going to emphasize in this lekgotla. But we started to prepare on demarcation issues. We are on board, re-establishing our machinery. So that's what we're going to be doing. And you are right, it's do or die. But we expect that the PTT members we have and the capacity which the NEC has built in the province will help us to actually do that. So we must remain optimistic.
on that optimistic note, let me leave you to go inside, of course, and get the Lekgotla underway. Hope Papa, who is the coordinator of the ANC's task team in Gauteng. Proceedings are about to get underway any minute from now, and that session, the opening session, is going to be open to us, and that's where we will get a sense of the headspace of people who have been tasked with leading the ANC here in Gauteng. They'll give us a sense of what the kinds of things that they are going to prioritize and how they are going to adequately prepare for that local government election coming up pretty soon. For now, though, it's back to you, Katlego, in studio.